And Roe was driving a Jaguar at about 90 miles an hour. He let me drive it one time 100 miles an hour for a short distance on the way to Nashville. That's way above my pay grade. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, we were coming along 85, 90 miles an hour. And all of a sudden, in the rearview mirror, there's one of them Louisiana State Petroleum officers. Turn the syringe on, they can always got the flashing lights. Pull a road to the side of the road. You know, when you get stopped, it's upsetting, you get nervous. No road, it's trying to, get his wallet out, get him driving license, registration, that fine Louisiana State Petroleum officer walked up, brought himself to the window, looked in the window. Before Roe could get the driving license out of that swamp, come a whole swarm of some kind of fly. I mean, they would eat, stinging, and it was eating him up, ladies and gentlemen. I tell you, all over. And he was saying, what in the world? What in the kind of world is that? And Roe looked out the window. He said, officer. He said, that's them Zuzu fly. And that officer said, Zuzu fly? What in the world is that? And Roe said, officer, it's one of them flies that fly around the rear end of a horse. But ladies and gentlemen, I can tell you it was the wrong thing to say. That state petroleum officer got a ring in the face. I tell you, hot under the collar, and every time his heart would beat, you could see that little band. And he looked in that car, and he said, you didn't just call me a horsey behind you. And Rose said, no, officer, I wouldn't get that some time. However, them Zuzu flies hard to food. Ladies and gentlemen, we have the greatest respect for our first responders. If you ever pass by my house, you will see that I've got a sign in my yard to thank the first responders. Amen. By the way, 35, 40 years ago, I bought a set of tires at a tire store on 42. They almost wore out. I want to know what you're going to get about it. Trade. That's a long time ago. Long time ago. But ladies and gentlemen, while the lights are up, the song from Lee Greenwood got me to thinking, we're here tonight in the house of the Lord. A Bible-teaching Christian church. Yes. And we're here of our own free will. And you can come to any church of your choice on Sunday because we're free. And we're free because people serve. If I could ask my fellow veterans, if you're in the audience, would you please stand? Yeah. Stand. We owe them all a debt of gratitude. Some of us served in peacetime, and some of us served in a shooting war. But we're free because of the sacrifice. But I was going to go back, I was talking about Agnes, and she was a wonderful person. But Uncle Noon, he just had to have a fortitude to live with that homely woman. But he had a good attitude. He would smile. He said, smile and feel good. Laugh and feel more better.
Amen.
He would say, you know, a smile, it won't cure ugly, but it do keep it from spreading. Well, anyway, you know, an old friend of mine, laughter is good for us. That's the truth now. That's the truth. He really said that. But anyway, you know, they got the organ. Ooh, boy, that was something else. Uncle Noon took me out. I was about 10 years old. He said, boy, call me Hun. He said, Hun, you see that oil well right there? I said, I do. He said, that oil well, what we got right there, make more money tonight than I can spend all day tomorrow. So they decided the first thing what they're going to do, they're going to take Aunt Ness all the way to New Orleans to see that plastic surgeon. Get her face fixed. And so they did that. Drove all the way from Crowley to New Orleans. This is true. How long did it? So they got to New Orleans and got in, you know, when you go to the doctor, they put you in that little room and you got to wait. You got to wait. It's just all there is to it. You got to wait. But finally, that doctor come and want to know what he's going to do, what they want. He said, well, I'd like to get Ness's face, I'd like to get that fixed. Oh, the doctor said, well. And so he began to walk around that mess. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. Uh-huh. And Uncle Noon said, Doc, he said, what all that mean, that uh-huh and mm-hmm? What do that mean? And that doc said, well, I told we would start with her nose. And Uncle Noon said, with her nose? What are you going to do with that? And that doctor said, well, I thought we would start by putting it between her two eyes. Well, they did that. They did that surgery. Everybody on the Katy Pack drove all the way to New Orleans to see Aunt Ness in the hospital. And when they got there, everybody just want to marvel about all of that beautiful, smooth skin what Aunt Ness got on that face. And they want to know where it come from. But Aunt Ness, she wouldn't go not the first soul, some at all. But I can tell you that for years after that surgery, every time Aunt Ness would get tired, her face would sit down.
My brother, for my brother, Tom Moon.